Alright, what up? So, you may or may not have seen my last build video, and it basically is the best open world Magblade build if you want to run a shield. It's a light armor build, incredible damage, check it out. However, I don't really like running shields anymore, so you may or may not have seen my AIDS Magblade build from last patch where I was running like Zon, Bright Throat, Clever Alchemist, Potion Cooldown, Heavy Armor, and it was complete cancer. I pretty much made it more cancer. By the way, you're gonna have to stare at this tree with me too while I get all this out. So I dropped that build video because a lot of Magblades aren't Argonian. They're like High Elf, Breton, whatever. And you can run Khajiit too. So I just dropped that build video specifically for other players, that aren't Argonian. Because you have to be Argonian for this build. So basically, let's get into it. We're running Clever front bar. We're running Nirnhun this patch, and I'll get into that more. You probably already saw Battlorgs when I fucking scrolled up. That's pretty much why. Nirnhun, Shock Enchant, running Potentis back bar, Infused, Berserker Glyph. Honestly, I don't know, I'm up in the air, because I feel like low-key if you ran Clever back bar and just threw on a Perfected Master Destro, you'd probably pull out more damage, but you gotta drop Fear, and Fear's too good open world. So I mean, if you're trying to like hardcore duel with this build, probably run Clever back bar, Master Inferno, and then run Flame Clench instead of Fear. But Fear is too good defensively, and yeah, there's no way you want to drop that open world. And then we're running heavy Battlorgs, 2-piece. Definitely want him in pen, just don't have the transmutes right now. And then we're also running Eternal Vigor. And then if you watch the last build that I did when I was talking about Eternal Vigor is second best to Orgnum Scales, because Orgnum Scales gives you resistances and pretty much the same health recovery as Eternal Vigor. It's just when you're running a shield, you want Orgnum Scales because of that resistance and the fact that it procs at 60% health. This build, however, since you have so much fucking healing and you have a fuck ton of health, I think I'm sitting at like what, 31.8k health. So even if I'm at 50% health, that's not gonna matter. So Orgnum Scales for a shield build, Eternal Vigor for this build. And this is a heavy armor build too, that still has stupid damage. And then you run in 2 light right here, 5-2, just to maximize your sustain. I mean, you can run 5-1-1, I guess, if you want a little bit more damage, a little bit more stam sustain and shit, but I don't know. I've tried it. I feel like 5-2 is the way to go. And then obviously we're running all infused, potion cooldown. Let's get into the skills real quick. So, Swallow Soul, Fear, Merciless, and then instead of so normally I'd put a shield right here if I was running that other build, but now I'm running degen because I need the spell power buff, and you'll find out why if you haven't seen my previous build videos. And then obviously Soul Harvest, and then Life Giver, Dark Cloak, Shadow Image, Race Against Time, Rapid Regen, and then so you need siphoning on that shield build because shields are expensive, so you need that kind of like extra sustain, and you don't have as good a healing on this build, so you kind of want that little extra 1k heal from siphoning attacks. But this build lets you run cripple, and cripple is really annoying for people just because you can immobilize them. And it kind of helps you set up your burst too, because more often than not, when you hit a cripple and you immobilize them, you know they're gonna dodge roll, so it like makes it predictable. And it wastes their stam a lot, because you can literally like light attack weave cripple too. Let's get into the champion points. We got 1 Siphoner, 51 Warlord, 75 Arcanist, 56 Healthy, 27 Mooncalf, 9 Shadow Ward, 51 Tumbling, 15 Blessed, 48 Elfborn, 64 Ellie Expert, 62 Spell Erosion, 81 Master at Arms, 66 Ironclad, 65 Resistant, 49 and Ellie Defender and Hardy, 26 Thick Skinned, and 15 Quick Recovery. So I think it's $39.98 if I had both these pieces in pen. So you're pretty much sitting at 4K crit resist, so you're not gonna get hit really hard with crits. And just like everyone else, you should know, in CP you're not killing anyone without crits. Alright, let's buff up real quick. Hold up, let me put a trash pun on. It's not gonna be like fully buffed defensively, but you'll get the gist of it. There you go. Max Mad should be over 35k. I guess that's still a bug. Because look, I got a Mage's Guild ability on my front. Oh, now it's 35. What the fuck? No, see, for some reason, I don't know if it's a visual bug or it's an actual bug, but like, if I go back bar, my Mage's Guild ability is on the back bar for some reason. So technically right there, if you look, it should be 35.4. And then resistance is, just hit that, 21.20. Health recovery, when I pop this pot, oh shit, I forgot to talk about that too. So right here, that's what we're running. Pretty much pop this every 21 seconds. Restore health, fucking health per second, major vitality. 5-second cooldown on the health per second, 6 on the major vitality. Just honestly 6 seconds in PvP ain't shit. And then yo, we got 12k stam recovery with 15k stamina. Literally you will never. And then 2, you also get 4k stam back every time you pop that pot, just because you're an Argonian. So I think that equates to like roughly 1500 stam recovery. Like, you can literally like dodge roll spam on this build. Let's look at tooltips real quick. That trash pot going. So almost a 10k swallow, almost a 22k merciless. So you got damage. And then obviously Balorgs will buff all that shit for 12 seconds. That's another reason why I'm running Balorgs too. Because you pretty much always, you'll have your fucking, what is it? Yeah, 12 seconds. You'll have your soul harvest back after 12 seconds. So it's pretty much 100% uptime. Also too, if you're fucking getting Zerg down and you like are kiting and you somehow like build up some ulti, because let's be honest, most of us build up more ulti than it costs before we use it in open world, just because of the situation. So boom, I pop Life Giver. I get 8% extra damage from Blessing and Protection because I'm running, I'm pretty sure, Combat Prayer. Let me make sure I didn't fuck that up. Yeah, so Combat Prayer. And then you're also getting all that extra spell damage from popping your Resto ulti and the penetration. So Balorg can be used defensively and offensively. Fuck, dude. What did I miss? Running the mage. Probably run, I don't know, I'd run the mage. Mage gives you healing, sustain, and damage. Can't really beat that. And you could run the lover just for maximum damage, but then you're missing out on sustain and healing. You can run the apprentice too. Probably gives a little bit more damage than the mage, but then you're missing out on a little bit of extra sustain because it gives you about 3k extra mag. But yeah, this is the AIDS build that I made last patch that improved. So if you're Argonian, I recommend just running this. The only shitty thing, I guess, too, is the pots. The pots went down a little bit because you need powdered pearls to make those. I think it's blue antiloma, butterfly wing, and powdered pearls. I know it's powdered pearls for sure. They went down. It's only like, I don't know, 3k or 2.5 to 3k per pearl. What I've seen in guild traders. Might be overpaying, who knows, but definitely went down. So pretty much this build is made for people that are Argonian already and, you know, can afford to pay that 2.5 to 3k per pearl to make the potions. Hence why I made the shield build first, because that's kind of a build everyone can run. Whether you're Argonian, High Elf, Breton, Khajiit, probably even Dark Elf, fuck it, or Imperial, whatever, you make it work. Just depending on what kind of stats you get back from each race, depends on what you run for your enchants or whatever. But yeah, I think that's about it. May or may not attach a clip at the end of this video. Depends on how AIDS Cyrodiil is right now. So, peace.